When Hasbro first debuted the Retro Collection back in 2019, it was a breath of fresh air as it gave collectors the chance to get mint-looking vintage figures, plus the additional bonus of some figures that were never made by Kenner back in the day. And the line continued along these lines for a few waves, and things went a bit off track, whereby they were giving us retro figures from modern Disney TV shows. Now, they have just pipeline revealed the latest wave coming, which focuses very much on the first Star Wars movie. So when we come back, I will give you my thoughts. Welcome back. Now, I just woke up to the news that Hasbro has revealed what's coming next in the Retro Collection. And as I said in the beginning, these are 6 figures all based on the first Star Wars movie. So let's get straight into this. So first up, we have the Rebel Fleet Trooper. Now this in itself is an excellent choice had it not been for the fact that at this point in time, I think most people who want one already have the Stan Solo Creations version. And I can guarantee you, whatever Hasbro does, it will not be as good a figure as the Stan Solo. But regardless of that, there is going to be a big price difference given that Stan Solo is a boutique company and Hasbro will be mass producing these. So I guess for most people this is good news, but as I said, many of us already have this figure. Now next up, another figure already done by Stan Solo Creations. This is Han Solo in the Imperial Stormtrooper outfit. Now, again, I think by this point, most people who want a vintage styled Han Solo in Stormtrooper disguise already have one courtesy of Stan Solo. But regardless, another good choice here. Next up, another never produced figure. This is Luke Skywalker at the Yavin ceremony. Now this is one that I think Kenner did miss out on back in the day. This could easily have been done as part of the Power of the Force line. So this is a figure I'm really looking forward to. Next up, we have a Sandtrooper. Again, a figure that Kenner never produced back in the day. I'm not sure how the additional pauldron etc. is going to work, if they're just going to use the standard Stormtrooper and stick a few bits and pieces on and then kind of weather the figure. But regardless, it is a brand new figure for a vintage style collection. Then we have Dr. Evazan, which is another great choice. Now, this again, never made before by Kenner, so this is a welcome addition to most people's collection. Now the last figure is the odd one out here. This is Walrus Man. Now, given that in the past for the original trilogy sets, it was always a case of 6 figures, or in the case of Jedi, 5 figures that were already made by Kenner plus 1 brand new figure. This time they switched the script and are giving us 5 brand new figures and 1 reissue. Now, of all the figures to reissue, I think Walrus Man would probably be last on my list of potential candidates, but I can kind of understand they are doing this because they are giving us Dr. Evazan, and those two characters did kind of go hand in hand. Now, where I think Hasbro has really messed up here, well, one is giving us another Walrus Man, but if they're giving us Han Solo in Stormtrooper disguise, the chances are people that have the original Power of the Force Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper disguise want to display these two figures side by side. And there's no getting around the fact that the vintage Luke Skywalker Stormtrooper figure, no matter how well you've taken care of it, there will be elements of yellowing going on. So to have a slightly yellowed Luke Skywalker stand next to a beaming white Han Solo, it's going to look a bit off. Therefore, in my opinion, it should have been Han Solo and Luke Skywalker in Stormtrooper disguise. Rebel Fleet Trooper, it's a great choice, but why not also give us a Captain Antilles to go with it? If they are sort of doing things in pairs, like I said, Dr. Evazan and Walrus Man come as a pair, why not give us the Fleet Trooper and Captain Antilles together? The Sandtrooper, I guess, pretty much a standalone figure in this, but the worry I have is that initially when these figures came out, you could buy them individually. And given that a lot of people, myself included, already have 2 of these figures courtesy of Stan Solo, there's no need for us to buy them Furthermore, two of these figures that are coming in this wave are troop building figures. Now, my concern is that latterly the retro collection has been coming in the form of a box set, which is a really stupid move. I guess if you want to fill out a display with numerous Rebel fleet troopers, you may be forced into buying multiples of this set, and you will be left with multiples of Walrus Man and Dr. Evazan, etc. Likewise, a Sandtrooper is potentially a really popular troop building figure. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't even know a release date, but for the most part, I think Hasbro are on the right track here. Again, Walrus Man, a rather odd choice to be a reissued vintage figure, but the other five are great choices. And I really do hope they do these as individual carded releases, because there's going to be a lot of people wanting to build some armies here, and not only will you have to buy numerous box sets to get these figures in any great quantity, furthermore, these box sets tend not to be produced in larger quantities, so that a quick glance at eBay will show you the Return of the Jedi box and the second wave of Star Wars box sets go for astronomical amounts on the secondary market. So who knows what's going to happen there, but these are the new retro collection figures coming our way. So please let me know in the comments, what do you think of Hasbro's choices here, and will you be buying them? But as always, thank you all for watching. Please leave a quick like, do make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you all in the next video.